So we welcome you, Vikram sir, for today's session. Scholars will keep joining, and thank you for accepting my invitation and being here. So you can start your presentation.
Hmm. So first of all, good evening to all of you. So basically, this is the way this Power BI is. Power BI, you need to download this Power BI desktop. Okay. Once you download this Power BI desktop, you need to pull the data from an Excel sheet. So how do you do that is you need to use home get data, and whether your Power BI accepts 99 different sources from where you can pull the data from. So either it is an Excel, Power BI semantic models or whatever it is, you can just pull the data from there and your data will be visible here. Now there are four things in this. One is the report view. The other one is this is table view. This is basically model view in Excel, and these are the DAX. So very similar to Excel. Power BI has got DAX, which is very similar to the formula like sum in Excel. DAX is a full form of DAX is data analysis, etc. Okay.
Vikram sir, you muted yourself. Vikram sir, we cannot hear you. Dr. Vikram,
Looks like he has some internet problem. Yes,
pardon
maybe.
me, Dr. President.
Looks like he
Yeah,
has
I'm
some internet
sorry.
problem. Yes, come back now. Come back now.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm getting
Vikram
some
sir, can you
problem
be a
in.
little louder? The voice is not quite clear.
Okay. Is it okay now?
Yeah, if you can come a little closer to your unit because you are not quite audible.
See, if I no no, I'm already using the headphone. Uh, Already using it.
Okay, good enough. Please continue,
Uh-huh.
doctor.
So here, uh, I was just saying that report view and this table view, whatever Excel that you have downloaded, uh, whatever Excel you have prepared, you can just upload here, and it will be visible here in your model view. Okay, in your table view. So table view, you can see there are row ID, order date, ship date, mode of shipment, customer ID, customer name, segment. These are the different columns, headers that we have here, right? In Power BI. Now here, the moment come here, I can just see this. Also, I can very well see that this is a model view. Very interesting topic of model view, which I'll be just covering in very brief. So there are two things. One is order table, the other one is table order table orders, right? So this order and table orders uh, are the two different set of tables that are available here, and these can be these are different columns in this category: city, country, region, discount, bill amount, customer ID, right? These are different things. And also, the moment I go here, I can, so for example, I have prepared this. Similar to this, I want to, very similar to Excel, you can just keep on adding the sheets here, renaming the sheets here. So this, for example, I just name it like this, and I want to say, suppose I want to pull something of this sort. I want to add, it is a simple stacked bar chart here. I'll just add simple stacked bar chart, and moment I click on this, I have my database that is there. Simple stacked bar chart. I want to include in this one is the sales figure. The other one I want to include, for example, I want to have the details here. So I just pull that particular set of database. I want it in X axis, Y axis, whatever I want. I can just pull it there. And you can see this kind of column chart will be prepared. You can make a lot of changes in terms of this column chart pertaining to. So if I want to have this in this place, I want to have certain focus. So there is also a focus uh, section here where I will just click here and I can just see what are the different charts are there and what are the different uh, data points are there in this, which is on the different axes, my sales as well as my category of my products that I can see here. Having said that, in Excel there is, or in Excel there you can use AI. Very similar to that, in Power BI also you can use AI. Okay, and so in order to use AI or different functions, what do I need to do is I can just if I can check on this. For example, here in this column chart, I can just see now here I will click one second. Now, here I want to analyze certain things. So for distribution, so it will give me a pop-up window. Then it will say what are the ranking results you are need. Correct. So it will show me the ranking results that I have. Correct. Here also I will have certain. I can make a lot of changes in this. I want to have this kind of chart. I want to include this kind of chart. Whatever kind of a chart that I want to include, I can just include this stack bar chart, stack column chart, and clustered column chart, or I can just make changes to it. You can see that it keeps on changing as per my requirement or as per whatever I click on that. Right. Also, in this, there is a concept of, and there's a concept which is known as uh, here in this. I want to have uh, in this moment table. I don't want any kind of visual. I just want the result in a table. If I want to increase the size, I can just press Control and scroll up so you can see the size increasing. I want to decrease the size, I can just scroll down and I can increase the size of that. So this, how did I get this? Is by the way of card. Okay. If I want to have a kind of table, which is this, for example, city-wise table, I can have city-wise table also. Where you can just see the city as well as what is the quantity of it. Correct. Also, if I want to include certain region in this, I can very well include region also. I want to include sales, I can just include sales also in this. Correct. So having said that, in Power BI, there are certain methods very similar to Excel. You have got in Power BI, you have got certain methods wherein you can analyze the data. Correct. So with the help of these visuals, you can analyze the data. One is with the help of visuals, you can just go there and you can analyze the data. Then also with the help of different tools, you can analyze the data as I've already done it in this case. Correct. So this is done. For example, if I go here, I want to, so for example, here is one visual. It is already prepared by me, so I can just make. I want to have this visual in place. I want to have certain other visuals. So for example, um, I don't want to include sales. I want to include, for example, segment. I want to include the discount and also the products. What is the discount that each of the products is giving? So it's similar to the x-axis and y-axis, very similar to what we usually draw using a chart is x-axis and y-axis. Similarly, here also, we have got x-axis and y-axis. Okay. So this we can use, for example, what is the discount that I'm giving? I want to know, I want to analyze this one. This can also be reduced or increase the size of this visual with the help of this. Right? You can just make changes pertaining to filters, visuals, as well as data. Having said that, this one is number one. The second thing that we have is, for example, discount now category. Now category, I want to know what is the category. Now you can see the change in color. It has the color of this bar chart. Bars have changed. So I can just make changes here. I can come to know the phones are having a different color altogether, and this is having a different color blue, right, light blue, orange, different color there. Then if I want to include or exclude certain parameters from a particular Power BI version of or I mean in a particular visual, I can just click on this and I can have different set of data altogether. But I am currently focusing on this part wherein this is number one. In stat column chart is what I showed to you earlier. Also, different 100% stack bar chart. This is then this is something that is it's line chart. Correct. The pie chart is there. We have this kind of visual. No, actually, Power BI is basically all about visuals that we see and we use to analyze any kind of data. Very similar to Excel, right? So this is basically what we have done about Power BI. Then we have got the state. I want to add certain state. I want to understand what is the shipment for that particular product. Now, the moment I click on this, you can see the discount. What if I want to deselect it? I just click on this, it gets selected. At the moment I deselect, the entire thing goes away. Correct? You can just see here. Similarly with the category as well. Same thing happens, right? So order date is there with me, order ID is there with me. If I want to understand as per the order ID, what is the distribution across the entire um, uh, for this order ID as per the order date. You can just click on this. Any questions that are there, you can just let me know. If you have any kind of queries or any questions in between, I will just help you out. Uh, so this is number one. The second is if we can just see here if I want to include. So for example, I'm building visuals. So if I want to build a visual, for example, I want to change any kind of visual, I can just change it from here. I can just go here and then you can see the donut chart is can be visible, right? And then here I have got focus here. Uh, say for example, in case of my data here, I want to understand more detailed analysis of this data. I want to understand more in detail about this data. So just I can just try to understand the relationship here. If there is any kind of relationship with any kind of other uh, table, this will show up here, right? And also, when you see this, these are the two different things that are there, right? Many times it happens that I want to establish a relationship, uh, and there are certain common columns between the data set that I have. Right? If there is certain common columns in the data set that I have, I'll just be able to see it here as well as here, both both are places. Right? Am I audible now? Is it okay, or you won't have any query? Should I pause for some time?
Sir, you are quite audible. No worries.
Okay, any queries?
Sir, scholars will raise their hand if they want to ask anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
One second.
Sir, we have a question from Vikrant, sir.
Mhm.
Thank. How are you, Dr. Verma? I have one question here because I was looking forward for this session, and my main purpose was to understand the difference between how does this, how do we get to a decision-making stage with BI? Because whatever I saw so far seems to be what we already have in Excel. So I think it was the session started pretty fast, and we directly went to the point. So I could not catch the intro while I was there even before the session started. So if I would have missed it, then you may want to tell me. But my main purpose is I would like to really understand how will this help me take decisions in my real time work, if that makes sense.
Thanks a lot, Vikrant, sir, for your question. So first of all, taking decision means, for example, now in this case, uh, I will want to know. So in this scenario, I just want to understand and want to know that what is my actually once give me a second.
Sure, sir.
So if I say this, in this case, if I just try to, if you have missed an intro, this is an interface of Power BI. We start off with by get data, and after get data, Excel workbook or wherever your data is, that is the starting point. And the moment you reach this point, we will be able to, you need to just see, for example, a particular order ID. If the order ID is, for example, this is an order date, okay, and shipment date. Now, if I want to analyze this, I want to understand in more detail or more depth, I will have to literally see at the part which I just showed it to you. Um, So here, so for example, in my different regions that I have in this, right, South region, West, and Central, and East. So, for example, now if I have prepared a pie chart, I will be able to analyze that South is uh, having the least count of sales, means number of units that are getting sold in the southern zone are less. Correct. So I want to increase that sales. How do I do that? So there might be some things like advertising and marketing for a particular product might be required in South, correct? That might be one. If at all I have launched a new product, I need to, market it more because initially, obviously, the marketing cost and the marketing of that particular product in that particular zone initially is more. The second thing is if that particular zone is like 16% of my total sales, and West zone is 32%, that means half of it right? South is half of it. So I will be able to, make a decision here whether I want to increase the increase the advertising and marketing, number one. If I want to increase the distributor for my business is based on distributors. Distributors is the important part of it, or otherwise also no, I need to recruit more salespeople who will be able to assist me in sales. Know if the region is having that potential for sale because there are other competitors, other players that are there that might be who might be having a upper hand or having good number of share. So this is basically I will be able to take decision once I make this kind of a pie chart or a graph or a stat column chart. Correct, Vikram sir?
Yes, thank you very much. So I understand that this is more of a visualization, better visualization. I see that pie chart is available in Excel also. For my decision making, I see that you have a predefined prompts on your extreme right hand side. So this I do not
Mhm.
see in Excel. So this is what you're saying is available in BI, and these are all predefined. And I click there, and they'll show me the chart. Is that the way BI works, or?
Yeah, so what you can do is perhaps you can just from here wherever because I'm keep preparing a pie chart, so I will go here. I'll take a pie chart here, and that's it. And then whatever I want to take it on the what are the two things that I want to. So, for example, in this case, region and sales is are the two things that I'm looking out for. So I just pull that region and sales in my case, and then the pie chart is already very similar to my Excel. But so obviously there is a difference in Excel and Power BI because it is a business intelligence tool. It works on a real-time basis. If I make certain changes in the background, Excel, Excel may or may not be able to incorporate those changes. But then with the help of BI tools, that is Power BI, we'll be able to have it on a real-time basis. So, for example,
Thank you.
South Zone sales increases from 16 to 20%. So in Excel, you'll have to literally add on to it because here, a Power BI, you can share it with a lot of people. The same, if this file is, if I talk about this file, you can share on a real-time basis with multiple users across the region, and then they will be able to update those figures in it, and then it will show an updated figure, updated details.
All right. Thank you. I had a different impression about BI actually. So that's fine. We'll discuss at the end of the session. Thank you.
Yeah, sure, sure. So yeah, so this is now in this case, the moment I click on that particular this thing, I just get that uh, I know that particular pie gets highlighted, correct? And then here in this case, we have got one more thing. Okay. So see here, the moment I click on control and backslash, okay, I am I can see a lot of things getting open at simultaneously. Control and backslash. Okay. Now what do I see here? This is the AI feature that is there in Power BI, which is this here. In this case, what I was doing in Power BI, was every time I was what I was doing, I was literally pulling that detail I was taking that to x-axis, I was taking that to y-axis. But here in this case, I don't have to do that. I just need to ask question about your data. It says ask question about your data. So I just say region wise sales. So region wise sales, I would say, for example, I want this. So I'm just, you can see a synopsis of the entire data comes to me. You can just see here, right? If I want the sales, for example, sales product wise, product wise sales. So I'll just type here product. You can see this product wise sales, correct? Here, if I just type here, this is nothing but AI in Power BI, correct? AI in Power BI, which is here I can see all these details. Now, if I want, this is something that I'm typing, uh, but what I'm not doing is like in Excel, I'm not literally taking this to x-axis and y-axis. I'm just using it for in a already predefined questions are there in Excel in Power BI, which I'm using it for to my advantage. So here, if I use something like this is number one. If I say turn Q&A, it just gives me a list of things that are the product ID and sales is there in this case. Correct? Then,
Sorry, sir.
yeah.
May I please request if you can put a prompt or ask a question. My business question would be, what is my area of focus? Do you think we can add that kind of question here and it'll answer? We
So,
can
for
try.
example,
What can be my area of focus? Like, for example, if my sales are bad, I've got plethora of information, and I want to see, because this is not in Excel, I want to see what is my area of focus as a business decision.
mhm. So something like this.
Okay, so these are predefined questions, basically, you're saying.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So here you can see that. You can you can ask question and the decision making. See, that obviously the decision making, the part which is there, uh, AI makes it what you can say. It can focus. It can help us focus on that particular set of data. However, the question, the direct question that you are asking for that kind of question, it won't be able to answer it and give you the a single line answer on it. But then it helps you to focus on that particular area. For example,
Maybe we can write low performance. Yeah,
it will just yeah. So now here, if you see which region is low performing, right?
right.
So now see here. So now it has given all the entire thing to me, and I need to see it, which is the lower form. It is actually giving me the entire thing,
It's giving you the entire thing.
right? So it gives the entire thing. It does not give the direct answer to it as only showing those low performing or low sales in Power BI currently,
Thank you.
right? Give me a moment. I'm just back. Give me a moment.
Thank you, Vikram sir, for making this session so exciting by asking your doubts.
No, no, ma'am. Thank you very much. And I think this session is also very interesting. I'm trying to relate it with our day-to-day jobs.
Thank you, Vikram sir. You've liked it. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Is internet disconnected again, is it?
No,
Looks
Dr.
like.
President, I think he's asked for a moment. He did say
Oh,
that just give me a moment, I'll get back.
Okay.
So we're just waiting for him to come back.
Okay.
I think sir is here.
Actually,
Yes, Vikram sir.
yes, actually, there is some problem. Power is there. One second. Give me a moment.
Vikram sir, we have a question from Henblue sir to you. Yes,
Yeah,
Henblue sir.
please go ahead.
Okay. Is it possible to post it in the LMS, the presentation,
Sir, the presentation would be in the LMS in the corporate session.
in the corporate
Okay.
section?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It will be uploaded by Monday. Sunday being off for us, by Monday it should be uploaded.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Give me a moment. There's a power problem. Yeah. So yeah. In Power BI, you will find there are two different modes. One is this desktop mode, the other one is a mobile layout mode. Okay, you can also view this all of these things that are there in also in your mobile layout. Okay, Also, when we talk about this, it's a very, very interesting part of Power BI, which is entering data. Very similar to Excel, you can just and it is not only that you can just upload or transport data from somewhere else also, but also what you can do is you can just enter the data in Power BI by clicking on home, and then you can just create a table. For example, you can just name a table. For example, here just say so you just named it and just and I click on click on road. It takes few seconds. See here now. See here. The same way I can just um, similar to Excel, you can just type here also in Power BI. Just keep on adding new columns, adding new rows here. Clicking on plus sign, and then you can just keep on adding something, some data you would like this, and then click on rows. Okay. Something similar to this is in Power BI. You can also I use this the tool of modeling or managing relationships between the different data set that we have. Hmm. So here orders table. Now order table I click, and the second table is, for example, 20 by 10. The one that I created just now was named as 20 by 10. Correct? And then moment I click in this, I can just you can see this, correct? So in Power BI, there are two things. There are a couple of things which are known as relationships between different tables. So relationships are many to one to one, uh, one to many, and also many to many. These are different things that are available. Correct? So here, the moment I click here on save, you can just see here, mm, here, orders. Now here, this shows relationships. Okay, I click on this table, orders, the table, and then I click on this. So here I should be able to see the relationship is established. Earlier there was no relationship. Earlier I just showed it to you that there was no uh, this thing in between. There was no pipe that was going in between both of them. But now, in this case, in our case, now you can just clearly see that there is a relationship that is established in between them. Means the table that are available have established a relationship in this case. Correct? How has that happened? In properties, relationships, fish table, orders table, and city column, right? I have established many to many relationship, and this is what I can see. Correct? So there is some kind of common column in between them, which is leading me to create a column here. Correct? In Power BI, also there is a function which we have.
Vikram sir, please allow me to introduce for a minute. We have 20 more minutes. If you can please wind up in 10 minutes and have 10 minutes of questions for our scholars, that would be a great help. Solomon sir, if you can please stop doing it, it would be nice.
What?
Vikram sir, we have 20 more minutes. So in 10 minutes, if you can explain and keep 10 minutes for some questions from the scholars.
Okay.
Yeah. We have a lecture at 11 of some other faculty. So we'll have to wind up by 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
So any questions are there now? Are there any questions now for me?
Yes, Wilson sir.
Thank you. I wanted to understand, is this an application you download or it is existing in the ordinary Excel, or how do you get to have it now on your computer for your use now? And would you still need more training to be able to use the application? Thank you.
Yeah, so if you can just see my screen, can you see the screen? So here you just go to Power BI. I go to Google Power BI download. Download desktop version. We'll download the desktop version. So this here you can see the first one, the second one. You can just download Power BI here, the Power BI and desktop version. You can just click on this, the second one, and you can just download it. It's very, very simple. It is free of charge. And your question, the second question was whether do you need any further training to learn Power BI? Yes, you can. You can. You need a lot of. You need a training pertaining to specific to the DAX functions, data analysis expressions, which is a very very important part of Power BI, which I won't be able to cover in 15 minutes. It is just it is a formulas that we use in Excel, very similar to that in Power BI. So I hope you have answered it.
We have a question from Vikrant sir. Yes, Vikrant sir.
Sorry, Dr. Verma, I'm coming back again. Um, I I had a little bit of understanding earlier, and I really wanted to come and to check if there is any interpretation that we would probably get from here. So I'll give you an example. So if we have sales, you had a lot of information on the Excel that I saw. So for example, in southern region of America, the sales went down, and I'm already giving you the reason that it could have went down because 20% of the new customers enrollment were lesser than the other region. So I will not know from the Excel, but I was hopeful that BI will tell me this, that okay, your sale was low because you had 20% less new customers who were enrolled. So do you think that that works here with BI, or it's not there?
No, no, that certainly works with BI. In that, I have already told you that we can certainly get an answer to the specific question. We need to rephrase our question in certain way. So, for example, I give you a simple example like ChatGPT or Google Bard or these also will give you an answer to the question which you are asking for if your prompts are correct. The prompts are need to be structured in a certain way to get the answers correctly. Similarly, with the Power BI, in order to get a particular answer to a particular question in a proper way, you can certainly get the answer to the question. 100%.
It'll be in the same area which you showed us.
Yeah, similar area. You can just reframe your question and then you can get the answer. Yes.
All right.
So how do you do is, for example, now I have got I can with the help of Power BI, I can use DAX formulas, data analysis expression
Yeah.
formula, which will be added somewhere to my table, the table that I had. Right? So it will be added to that table, and the moment it gets added to that table, I will be able to ask the specific questions pertaining to, so for example, sales. Sales has gone down, so what should I do? So if your question is specific to that, because my sales has gone down, so please refer to this column which I have calculated column. So there are two sets of columns in Power BI. The one is the column, and the other one is the calculated column, right? So in that case, I will have to ask Power BI a specific question that the calculated column sales shows that there is a decline. So how should I improve upon it, or what should be the steps to improve upon it? Certainly, I'll get the answer.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Good.
May I ask a question?
Yes, please.
Yes, sir,
My,
please
my, my,
go.
my question is, what motivates me to go to Power BI than using Excel? For example, in Excel, using the pivot table, you will do such kind of reports, including the charts. So what what makes me to go? What motivates me to go to Power BI? In
Mm.
case if you are familiar on Excel pivot table, because the pivot table which was in Excel, as far as you have all columns in that Excel part, you will get the reports what I see on Power BI. Maybe can you give me some explanations why we go to there in case if you are familiar on that? Thank you.
Mhm. Mhm. So thanks a lot for your question. So you certainly why to why in short your question is Excel versus Power BI. Uh, uh, as far as pivots are concerned, correct. Pivots I'm very just now I concluded my pivot training an hour back. So I am very well aware of pivots. And when we talk about pivot, what I have seen is when you incorporate a data in pivot and you want to uh, uh, exchange, you want to edit certain data, for example, sales for the year 2025, 26, because year has not finished yet. So obviously, September, October, November, December, the data can change. But my closing has happened on 24th of October, and I am preparing the report on sitting on 25th October. How will we not be able to incorporate this Power BI, I mean Excel, because Excel, number one, Excel is not used by the same Excel sheet is not being used by multiple users at the same time. Power BI can be used when it is shared as a software. It can be used by multiple people at the same time. Two, it is it uses AI tools which helps me to analyze and give a holistic view of the data. AI in Excel has come, but it has not come to the extent of analyzing into pivot tables and pivot charts. It does not really have that analysis, but in Excel. But Power BI, you can use it as I just showed it to you. You can use AI function in Power BI to extract the insights of the data uh, and also get the insights of the data and also compare the data between 2 years. So that is number two. So when we use that, certainly we can get a more holistic view of the data. So what motivates is number one, less time, less efforts, more results, and that too real time is what motivates me to uh, uh, use Power BI versus Excel. And also certainly business intelligence tool is hands-on tool and gives me a more real-time data insights. That is the answer to it. I hope I have answered your question. I hope I have answered your question. Are you there?
Yes.
Yeah. Any other question that you have?
Scholars, we have 10 more minutes. If you have any questions, please ask Dr. Verma. I think, Doctor, the session was good. So you'd like to conclude, Verma, sir?
No, yeah, certainly. I just like to conclude by saying that what we have learned in Power BI just now is just a very small part of it. We have also to cover DAX formulas, which are very interesting and much more in detail, similar to Excel, but it gives us a more holistic view. Because see, Power BI is not only about visuals; it is mainly about getting the insights from the data, and that the pillars in Power BI for that are DAX formula number one. The second is obviously the semantic model of Power BI, which helps us to connect Power BI, Power Apps. Power Apps, if we are aware of Power Apps, uh, it is a very interesting tool in Power BI. I would like to cover that also in the next time about Power Apps. How do they work, Power Apps, and what are the benefits of using Power Apps in Power BI? Um, and whatever we have covered is just a small part of it. And thanks a lot for all of your questions and participation. I really liked it. I hope you liked the session and looking forward for more similar sessions in future.
Thank you, Dr. Verma. On behalf of IIBM community, thank you for the wonderful session on Power BI and how to extract data insights using AI. I'm sure your insights were both enlightening and practical, and our scholars truly benefited from your guidance. We sincerely appreciate your time and effort. Thank you, Dr. Verma.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
scholars.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, and thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You, doctor. Take care.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
My pleasure, ma'am.